Hey everyone, how's it going? Now, one of my most popular videos is the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla Surprise Fold from the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie. So I wanted to make another one of these, but this time I want to make a little bit of an older style. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Showa Godzilla vs. Showa Mechagodzilla in a surprise fold. So I hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla Surprise Fold, let's begin by folding our paper. Let's begin by folding it in half just like this, giving it a nice fold right down the middle. Next, go ahead and line up your corners again, give it another fold, and this time it's going to look like a really big bookmark. Now when you're done and you open it up, you have these nice little guidelines in here, these 3 lines that show you where to keep your artwork. And that way you can open it up like this, or you can open it up like this. This is the way I like to do it. So I'm just going to keep mine folded just like that. Now to start off with this, let's begin with Godzilla, and we're going to start with him right over here. So I'm going to begin here, and I'm just going to make his eye. So let's begin by drawing a line that's going to come down, and then we're going to curve it back up here like a curved check mark. Starting here, to make the actual eye, we're just going to draw a line that's going to curve down and come up to here. And I'll make that eyebrow a little bit longer. Next, I'm going to curve this back just a little bit. And I'll make another little curve or two right over here. Next, I'm going to bring this up to here. And then I'm just going to make a few little bumps up here. Little triangle shapes, kind of like this, all the way back for the top of his head. Then I'm going to make some little lines right in between them just to kind of connect them. Then I'll make a little broken line right along here. Next, we're going to make a little line that's going to come down to here for the eyebrow. And then we'll start with the nose. We'll begin by making a couple little bumps that come right down here. They'll make a little line that's going to come up and then down to here. We'll draw a little curved line down. I'll make a little curved shape in here, and I'll kind of color in most of it just to show the nose. I'll draw a little broken line over here. Next, starting here, I'm going to draw a little line that's going to come down and over. And a little line that's going to come down and over here. And then one more here that's going to come down and over. We'll bring this over and then kind of curve it up. And then right here, I'm going to make a couple little lines that go down and over just to kind of show where the neck is. And we'll bring these all the way down here. Now let's add some detail on here. Let's begin with the eye. I'm going to go ahead and make a little pupil in here. I'll make a little circle, and then I'll color in everything around the circle. I'm going to bring this line out a little farther, and I'm going to bring a little line down. Then let's bring another little line or two right underneath the eye, just for some detail. We'll make a couple little bumpy lines here. And we'll make just a few little curved lines over here for some detail. Now we won't really see many of his spikes on here, but we can add one up here. So let's make a couple little points right here for a spike. And then what I'm going to do is just make some little kind of broken lines all along here just for some detail. And I'm actually going to bring these kind of coming down here as well, just for a little detail on our Godzilla. I'll even put a couple little broken lines over here too. Even a couple down here. Now, once we're done with our Godzilla, we want to work on our Mechagodzilla. So we're going to start over here, and we're going to begin right about here with the eye. So I'm going to make a line that's just going to come down, and then we're going to make it back. This is going to be way more like a check mark.
Then I'm going to bring this line down, over, and then up. Next, I'm going to bring this line back here and connect it. And then right here, I'm going to bring this line over and then right to here. I'm going to make a little line that comes out and then down for the nose. And we'll make a little curve in here that we'll color in. Then I'm going to make a little line that comes down here. And then above the eyebrow, I'm going to make a line that's going to come up. And I'm going to bring it all the way back here and then down. Now, right here by the eyebrow, let's make a line that comes out to here. And then we're going to bring this down. I'm going to bring a line that's going to come down and then over. Then I'm going to take this line and bring it down here. And then we'll connect this line here. Next, starting right about here, I'm going to bring a line that's going to come up, and then we're going to come right to here at an angle. And then up here, let's make a couple little curve lines. I'll add this circle shape right in here. We'll add some little broken lines right around it and another circle inside. Now over here, I'm going to make another little line that's going to come out and down, and then a little point over here to kind of show where that other eye would be. Starting here, I'm going to curve this line up. I'm going to bring it back, and then down here. Next, I'm going to bring a line that comes down here, and another line back here. We'll bring this line down. And then over here, let's make a little line that's going to come down like this and then back. We'll make another line that's going to come down and back. And then one more right here. Now, while I have this folded up, I want to add a couple little details to our Mechagodzilla. So one of the things I want to add is I'm just going to make a little line that's going to come over. We'll leave some space and then come up. Do the same thing here. I'm going to make some little broken lines like this. A little line that curves up here. Then I'm also going to add some little dots on here. These are going to be like the little screws that are going to be all over Mechagodzilla. So we're going to put these little screws all over. And we're just going to add these all along here. Then I'm going to add a row of them right here. So you can just make little dots that are going across. We'll even put some coming down here as well. Now, once we have all this done, then we're going to open this up and draw all the details on the inside. After this is open, we'll start with Godzilla. So I'm going to begin right here. I'm going to bring this line down. I'm going to curve it up just a little bit. Then starting here, I'm going to bring this line down, and I'm going to curve it back here. I'll bring it up a little bit. Then I'll bring another one that's going to curve up here. And then right down here, I'm going to bring this line up. I'm going to bring it over here, and then we'll curve up. Now, starting here, I'm going to bring this line down and connect to here. And then I want to add some teeth in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make some kind of curved, sharp, pointy teeth all the way across here. Then I'll do the same thing down here. I'm just going to make some curved, sharp, pointy teeth. And we're going to bring these up here. Now, that's our pretty easy, simple drawing of Godzilla. Then when you can come in here and add some little kind of broken lines, some little details. I like to add a few more of these extra little lines coming in here for some detail. Bring a couple little broken lines around here just to add a little bit more into there, make it look a little bit more realistic. Now let's work on Mechagodzilla. So let's start by bringing this line down a little bit, and I'm going to bring it in at an angle. I'm going to bring this line down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this line over to here at an angle, and then I'm going to bring this line up here, and we're going to kind of meet it right there. Then let's bring this line up at an angle. Now I'm going to bring this line back here. I'll bring this line up too. And then we're going to bring it right back here for the mouth. I'm going to bring these lines down here, and I'm kind of angling them just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of these little dots on here just to kind of make more of those little screw shapes on there. And I can even put a couple coming up as well. We'll add a few more of these right here. Then I'm going to make some of these little black dots all around here. And I'm actually going to bring these all the way down the jaw too. So we're just going to put these all the way across here. Then we're going to put some more up here as well. And a couple over here too. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some teeth in here. Now we're going to keep these teeth a little bit more robotic looking. So we'll start here, and we're just going to kind of make these rounded metal teeth here. So we're just going to make these all the way across, and we'll stop right there. We'll do the same thing here. We're just going to make these kind of rounded teeth. I want to keep them about the same size, and we'll end them right there. Now, our last thing in here is we want to add the blast that both these guys are going to be doing. So I'll start with Godzilla. I'm just going to make a little line that's going to come across here, and I'm going to make a line right down here as well. Now I'm going to draw these right to about the middle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some little kind of pointed, jagged little lines on here so it looks like his fire blast. Now with this Mechagodzilla, I know he kind of shoots these lightning bolts out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make these coming out of his mouth. So I'm going to make some more like zigzag shaped lines, and then we're going to come right to about here. Then I'll do the same thing here, kind of these more zigzag shaped lines. And then we can just add some little broken lines on each one just for some details onto each one of their blasts. And there you go, there is your drawing of a Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla Surprise Fold from the Showa era. So when you have it all closed up, they're staring down each other, and when you open it up, they're shooting their blasts at each other, getting ready to take each other down. And there you go. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.